That right there was the AbramsX, a tank that will cost you 1,500 Robux. The AbramsX has a 20mm cannon, an exploding and regular machine gun, and a javelin. So today, let's look at some effective ways to beat the AbramsX. The first method is the HIMARS. The HIMARS does an incredible amount of damage to any tank. One of its missiles can do 25% health to the AbramsX. Now, the one downside to this is that the HIMARS has a very low amount of health, meaning one cannon shot from the AbramsX can make you blow up. Now, if you don't have anything else and you're just starting out and you're being attacked by tanks, I would use this method. But other than that, if you have better things, then don't use this method. Another way you could defeat the AbramsX is not by destroying it, but by killing the driver. Now, you're going to want the Speedy Humvee or ATV. If you have the Speedy Humvee, then I really recommend using this. So, you're going to want to ram into the tank while it's staying still or moving toward you. Now, this can be a challenge, but it's one of the most effective ways. I've gotten killed by this method countless times. Alright, so when you hop into the driver's seat of the tank, kill the driver immediately. And once you kill him, if you don't have the AbramsX, then attack the person's base with their own AbramsX. Another way you can defeat the AbramsX is the USS Douglas. The USS Douglas can do an extreme amount of damage to the AbramsX. One of its missiles can do about 30% damage to the AbramsX. Now, it's important you land all your shots, otherwise the AbramsX can take you down pretty quickly. But let's say if you were to hit all your shots, you would be able to take out the AbramsX really, really fast, which is why I think this should be on the list. Another way you can defeat the AbramsX is with the drone that you unlock during Rebirth 5. Now, not many people really use this method. I don't know why, but it is such a good method. The only downside to this is that they know where you are. So, as you can see here, drones do a lot of damage. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. Now, I would preferably use either the grenade drone or the rocket drone. No, only because they do a lot of damage. If you have the destroyer drone, on the other hand, then I would use that 100%. Now, like I said, the only downside to this is that they know where you are, but I would definitely put this on the list. Another way to defeat the AbramsX is with the M1 Abrams. Now, the M1 Abrams is a bit weaker than the AbramsX, but if you're a very skilled driver, you shouldn't really need to worry. Now, yes, as we've seen, the AbramsX is a very formidable opponent, but with enough skill with the M1 Abrams, you should be able to take it out very quick. Now, like I said, the AbramsX is very strong, but the only reason I'm not putting any game passes here, like the AbramsX versus the AbramsX, is because I'm trying to find the best way for you guys to defeat the AbramsX without using any Roblox. Now, the M1 Abrams can be unlocked by stealing 40 vehicle crates, any vehicle crates, like tank, helicopters, or even jets. But it's a bit hard, so if you have an alt, I recommend you using this. And the M1 Abrams might be just a bit weaker than the AbramsX, but still, it is a very strong tank, and it definitely should be on this list. The last method to defeat the AbramsX is with the VJck. Now, preferably, I would use the A10 or the F14, only because, number one, the A10 has bombs that can drop on the A10, and number two, the F14 has missiles that can lock on to air and ground vehicles, just like the F-35. Now, it is really hard to avoid the tank bullet. That's the really only downside to this, but other than that, if you go directly above it, just like helicopters, you're going to be able to take out the AbramsX really quickly. So this is definitely one of the best ways to take out the AbramsX. And with that, thank you for watching till the end of the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for more videos.